Glory to God, and thank you, all of you, to watching my channels. And I'm really happy to be thank all the viewers. So, giving me this such support. धन्यवाद देवाक चाहे प्रत्येक व्यूअर्स मानक जी सपोर्ट कर मोर यूट्यूब चैनल को प्रभु का नाम को धन्यवाद दिए. Why I keep this channel name is New Life Bangalore. So there's something is special. That's the reason I have given this name. It's called New Life Bangalore. So I would like to share my testimony with you all. So this is the timing to be revealed. Though many people just know about that, but it's my pleasure. It's my you can say God saved my life to be come these days, or in my life to be tell to everybody is about this testimony. It's a kind of miracle, and this is the willing of God to be save my life. So coming to my testimony, it's around 2020 when this COVID is started in overall in the world. So I was in Bangalore serving in IIT companies. So being a safety and security officer. So while serving, when it was started in March, this lockdown phase has been started. After 2 months, when I was serving to this organization, so I was not aware for my sugar levels. So though it was been given a kind of symptom to be know about that, but I ignore that. So I thought it was nothing. So it will be automatically it will be balanced. Suddenly, on the month of May, so there is a fever came, and around 2-3 days. So I reduced my weight around 10 kilos. After 2 months, it is July. So what happened? Suddenly this sugar level was high, because when I just gone for the test, so doctor is not able to be recognize that what is the exact thing is happening inside my body, or what is happening with me exactly. So in that circumstances, so he just declared that it's a kind of dengue fever. So what are the treatments is supposed to be taken, precautions and all this kind of prescribed by doctors. So I started drink all this kind of juice, which will be my blood platelet have to be increased. So I started to be takes some kind of papaya juice, kiwi fruit juice, all this juice kind of thing with added sugar. So I started to be drink, and as a result, what happened? The sugar level was more, and around June month, so around 30 or 31st, 2020. So I suddenly admitted one hospital, so which is located in Bangalore, Mahamevnawa. So I remember that in the morning, so I gone to the hospital, and I took a saline, and after I come back to my home. So when I come back to my home, so I remember that when I come back. But what happened suddenly, I slept at my house. So I was staying with my brothers. So they are from my native, so which is located in Odisha, and they again took me to the hospital at the evening, and they tried to force me to go, but I could not recall that particular evening. I was not in my scenes, and slowly I just gone to coma, and even I don't know that when all these things has happened with me. So what are the things I heard from my brothers, those who gone through such kind of crucial time. So they took me to hospital and they admit one hospital which is in Bangalore. So they took all these charges, but they just put me in the kind of to be laying on the bed, but there is no treatment then properly given. So what happened? One of my brother, so he again come to see me at evening around 10 o'clock. So then he saw that, so I was completely laying as a dead man. So he just asked for the doctor that why all these things has not given, like they are not provided me for ventilator and all, not shifted to me ICUs and all. So what happened? He just approached them, but they didn't responded properly to be taking care of my health. So suddenly, so he booked an ambulance. So that period of time, so in Bangalore, to be arranged a ambulance, it's a very critical part. So what happened? He again tried to be shifted from that hospital to the Sakra World Hospital, which is located in Vishnali, Bangalore. He shifted me from that hospital to Sakra, and he explained about the day and the timing, how he faced when he shifted, tried to be shifted from that hospital to Sakra. So it was a very top situation for him to be arrange the ambulance, to arrange the money quickly, and shifted me. Though he shifted, but the response from the Sakras on that point of time, so he got, we don't have any kind of vacant seat in ICUs to be give admission to a patient. So he was completely cried and approached them to be just give one seat. So that time the Sakras, the admission charges is 1 lakh for ICUs. Those patients are going to be admitted. So it was a very top situations, and you can say it's a very crucial moment to be arranged 1 lakh money to be get admitted in the hospital. So he tried to really reach out to my officials in which company I was working. So he just informed them, and quickly my organization, one of my boss, he was such a kind of father for me, and he quickly given 1 lakh rupees to be for my admission in that hospital, and he coordinated with all the doctors, and one of the doctors, also company doctors, he was very close to me also, and he also supported me to be took admissions and make me admitted in that hospital in ICUs. So all these things, whatever I am explaining or I'm describing in my testimonies, so that is I heard from them what are the things they have done for my life to be get a second chances or second life in this world. So the thing is, why I'm just telling it's a new life Bangalore. So why I kept this caption in my channel. So this is the exact things behind to keep this name in the channel. So what happened, I was in that hospital around 10 days. So the medical bill was around 15 lakhs. So which is a kind of the if will be compared that from earth to hell, like no sky, or earth to heaven, or hell and heaven kind of distance. So the huge amount of money, how God has arranged by whom, and who are all these kind of beautiful souls, and these compassionate people in my life, they have arranged it. So I don't have any word to be praise them, or I don't have any kind of word to be tell them to what things they have seen from my life, and why they have given, and how the God is working in their heart. So this everything is a kind of a miracle. So the 10 days, when I was completely 3 days in coma, 3 to 4 days. So when I just opened up my eyes, so I just saw that all these things, because I visited that hospital around in that same COVID situation. There's some requirement. I visited 15 days back, and after that 15 days, I was admitted in that hospital. So I could not believe that when I saw all these posters was in that wall and all. So I completely shocked that who took me from my house and dropped me here. So when I saw all these ICUs inside, so people are struggling with their life to be survive, or to be get a new life in that ICUs. So I saw everything. So it was very painful, and it was very, I cannot explain it in my words. So I saw that real hell in my life, and the situation was inside in that ICUs. And I saw that how the doctors are working day and night, how the nurses are working day and night with a patient. So after when I opened up my eyes, I saw this around again the remaining 6 to 7 days I spent alone. There is nobody should be, because of due to this COVID, and nobody has to be reach out to you physically to see you, or anybody's are there to be taking care of your proper health, like however you are getting help from your families and relatives when you got sick. So that all this hope was not there. So 3 4 days after that, when I come to my sense, and doctors are try to be given some kind of medication beyond of that, and which was very painful. So in my left hand, they again try to be injected some. They try to be find some vein, and they try to be injections. So they are not able to find that vein. So the challenges is when they try to be search it. So it was too much painful. So then I just approach one nurse that I cannot able to be just taking that injection, because people are not able to find the vein, and you are trying to be uh, probably you are trying to searching some veins, and putting guessing, so which is being more painful. So then they are irritating me on me, and they said this okay, if you are not comfortable, and if you are not trying to be do it this thing, so then we will be just shifted to the single single room. So this shifted me a single room, and I spent alone around 6 days. So completely that 6 days, I never slept at night, and I never. I was just realizing what is the pain when a person is going through a kind of hell. So I saw that those days in my life. So the 6 days, the thing is, my body structure was like that. Even I am not able to walk, even I am not able to talk, even I am not able to be have anything food, because of my all these organs and bodies was completely get weak, and there is no strength or stamina to be just stand. And day by day, day by day, day by day, when I just try to be have something food, and slowly trying to be recovered. Those days I could recall, like I remember those days. So it was, I cannot explain it, because the tear was filled in the eyes, because to reach out to home over phone and a video calls, So the scenarios, the scene, the situations, because the distance of the families, they try to be see me, but due to this COVID, nobody can come from there to here. So after that, what happened? So when I'm able to really speak and able to be stand and walk, so I slowly started with talk with my office uh, staffs and office people, and to whom as well. So the timing, it was completely not able to be explained in the word, how the people has worked behind me to be make me alive and to get a new life. So when the complete world is suffering and people are losing their lives in those days, how the God has do a miracle in my life to be uh, again to be click in this world, again to be survive in this world, to be get a new life. People have arranged the money and people are pray for me. So I heard from my families that many people's the day and night pray for me, and they whatever they have the strength, even they also support me financially. So I remember many things has happened behind me. So I really don't know that what is the exact willing of God in my life to be come out from the death sea. So where the seas is a kind of COVID, where many people are dying and day by day increase the death ratios. But in my life, so when I'm realizing and when I'm thinking about those days, that the seas of death, so God has pulled me out from that death seas. So definitely this life and the new life which is God given to me, that so I would definitely spend this life for God, because He has given this new life. So all these situations, whatever I have explained, so many things I may not be added. So but the thing is, if we'll be think about to be separated from families, nobody's with you in the hospital alone, and the money which is very huge kind of amount, it is very difficult to be arranged, 15 lakhs. Again, if we think about the pain which is I saw, so really it is a kind of feeling of the hell. So the watching all these things inside the hospital, and the pain whatever I have beared to be recovered from that sugar, reduce that sugar, and COVID was not with me then, but it's a kind of the time was there, so that people, the doctor has mentioned that so the percentage of the COVID positive. But the thing is, my sugar level was so much higher. It's around, you can say, 1080, and sometimes they also say that 900 something that. So when I recover and come back to my native, so when I try to visit one diabetic specialist, so then he saw me that he saw my report, that he said, how it is possible that 1080 is the sugar a person can survive and alive. So it's very rare chances, and the doctors, uh, the research is saying that. So if it is more than 500, so then very difficult people has to be alive in this world. But how you come out from there and you still alive? So he completely shocked being a doctor. So one of my brothers, so he given this testimony that so only the Jesus Christ to whom we believe, so he has done this miracle and he saved his life. So all those things has God has put it, there's people around this world. So God has deployed the people around you. So the source is coming from physically helped by the people. Those brothers are stay with me, my closed they are from my village, so they physically supported all these things. They have dedicated, they make me admission in the hospital, so they are uh, sending the all this kind of reports and messages to the village that how is my health status. And the officials people, those who are, I was working in the office, so they financially support and physically also they supported. So I completely saying that, so every individuals has their contribution in my life. So I am nothing to be give them thanks, or my word will be make them satisfied about these things. But so what kind of supports they have given in that point of time, that crucial situations, so definitely that is the work of God, and definitely God will be bless them, God will be um, guide them to be walk in their path. So I cannot say that a single person or a kind of particular individuals they have done. So, but everyone have contributed their effort. Like many people are supported in financially way. Many people are pray to God. Many people physically supported. So many peoples are prayed, and many peoples are done their what is the God has guided them, God was guided them, so then they accordingly they obeyed and followed the command of God. So I can realize that, I can believe in that way. So it's a very special things also I wanted to be added here, the who is my boss in this organization. So when the bill was around 15 lakhs, so he reached out the vice cop presidents in Bangalore. So his name is Jairam. So he he was reduced my bills around. He just approached to the hospital around 5 lakhs. So he just reduced from the 15 lakhs 5 lakhs over there, and the completely around 11 lakhs the bill, the amount has been paid by the my organization where I have worked. So the thing is, here I wanted to add it. Those people are supported me. Those people are given their everything, like money and individual efforts and all everything to save my life. So I don't know why God has worked in their heart and they have done all this for me, but that is the work of God, definitely. I would say, and hopefully I am praying for them. God